not disregard, because that's a part of God's economic system. That's a part of God's system where he created this earth to be. So, Dr. A's quote of the day, let's write this down. What is prosperity? What is prosperity? It is far deeper than nice automobiles, beautiful diamonds, and money in the bank. It is greater than signing your signature on a huge loan that drains your family financially. Prosperity is having enough of divine provision to complete a divine assignment. That's by Dr. Mike Murdock. And the reason why I want to show you this here, because a lot of people, when they hear that there's a prosperity message, it's not really a prosperity message. When you teach the kingdom, prosperity comes with it. You understand God's kingdoms, when you understand why God placed us here, when you understand that God placed every single person here for a purpose, then in order for you to operate in your purpose successfully, there has to be a transfer of the things you need to be successful. You all with me? I'm going to say it again. In order for me to be successful in my purpose, there has to be a transfer of things added to me in order to support my purpose. This is key. If I never operate in my purpose or never move in my purpose, the things that God has for me to operate in my purpose would not be moved. I see you ask for this right here. I see that you want this thing here. I see that you are working hard for this, but you haven't made the initiation for me to make my angels move on your behalf to make favor come to you now. So we can prophesy things out of our mouth. We can say things out of our mouth. That only initiates and gives God the creation, or God has a system already to make that thing happen. But until we step out on ourselves, nothing will move. So the challenge that we've been pushing this house to do is, we're not only a house that's going to come here and you're going to have an emotional experience, but you're going to have an emotional experience because now we're giving the Holy Spirit to operate through us. But when we leave out of this building, what are we going to do with the things that God has given us to speak through me? What are you going to do with what I give you? You have to take this and begin to apply it into your life right away, because when you apply it to your life, then everything that you were expecting, God is going to give it to you. But if I sit back and I sit in the closet, I just sit back and say, I'm just going to chill out and I'm not going to move until God shows me a sign, then you always going to be waiting on that sign to come. All right? I talked about last week to where you have a lot of people say, well, how many souls were saved? We saved 161 souls. We got 161 people saved. But then why the 161 people that got saved constantly coming every Sunday? The same people coming to the altar every Sunday. I want to get saved again. I messed up. I want to get saved again. I messed up. I want to get saved again. I messed up. How many times you going to come up here to get saved? So what happens is, when religion is in place, people, they just want to have an emotional experience. But they don't understand when the word says that faith without works is dead. You have the faith to say, I received my salvation. Now it's time to go to work. Now it's time for my life to have an efficient way of being provided for here on earth. Now it's time to start my assignment. Not for me to stay here and just kind of worship in the church and I go back to work and I'm scared of the boss man. But when you go to work, you come here, you gain your efficiency here, you gain your power here, your togetherness here, when you know that, hey man, I'm going through this. I can come up, just man, I'm going through this. Man, I can't get my arms big as yours, man. What I need to do? Do some extra reps. Hey, Dr. A, come on, push. You get somebody that can push you through. That person can push you through. So when you go to work, you have the confidence to know that I got my brothers and sisters behind me at Now Life Church that can support me. Hey, I'm having this issue. I got somebody that can hold me accountable to help me push through to be successful. That's family. That's what we want to get. Because now when we do that, we can create jobs inside this house. If you need a loan for your business, we want to be set up to where we can say, okay, this is a great business. Everybody, let's get together. Let's finance her ourselves. She don't have to take a loan out and be charged 50,000% interest. You need to buy you a house? Let's see how much you can afford in this house. We're not going to give you a house you can't afford because my man Shelton is a realtor over here. You're going to do business through him. He's going to make sure he don't give you a loan that you can't qualify for. You're going to buy the house, and we're going to say, yeah, you may want that 5,000 square foot house now, but only thing you can afford is $200. Okay, so you're gonna live in this 200 square foot box right now. You're gonna save 10% of everything you have, and then when you get there, then you're gonna hold on to that. You're gonna rent that out, and then that's gonna be enough to pay for the next house you're gonna build. Now, if you want to buy a car, okay, we're going to take you over here. We ain't going to Cadillac. We're going over here. If you got to get something with the bumper, put some tape on that baby, pay for it cash, debt free. We're going to get you a AAA account. So wherever you break down, you got at least 100 miles. They can pick you up and take you where you got to go. But we ain't finna take you and get you no $400 car payment and you can't afford it. Why are we putting ourselves in positions? That's why you're not meant to do life alone. Because when you come here, we know that you're driving that car right now, but we're gonna love you because we're gonna celebrate and we're gonna keep putting vision in your mindset. We can't wait till you come in here with that brand new EXT Cadillac Escalade, debt-free, you pay for it with cash. And we're gonna celebrate with you together. And then when people will say, how you do that? My king did it for me. You wanna find out? Come and be a part of his economic system. Amen? Welcome to now. 80% of pastors are depressed and don't have a confidant or a mentor. And it's the same thing for you too as well. If you don't have a confidant, somebody who you can talk to on your same level, that you know that you can trust, is not gonna tell Sinead on them all your business, okay, that you can trust. We all need people that we can trust. That's why we are building a culture here, because we say, you know what? We're gonna have such a family feel inside this house that if I wanna tell somebody something that's so wrong that I can't tell nobody else, but I can trust you, you better not share that with nobody else. If anybody coming to you and I want to talk about Cameron, man, you know, I don't like Cameron, man. You ain't that dude there, man. You better watch that kid, man. Our culture is, thanks for telling me that, Jessica. Come on. Cameron, he just said this about you, man. I want to make sure y'all get this clear. Okay? We don't do that. Ladies, she thinks she all that, got all that weave on her head. You can see her tracks and all that kind of stuff. She thinks she, okay. How about, let's go tell our sister how to put the tracks in right. Come on. All right, sister, we're going to be real with you now. We love you, but this thing here is moving over to the left a little bit. We're going to put in $20 each. We're going to have a date. We're going to go down to the salon together, and we're going to go with you, sister. Let's go fix this thing. Okay? That's kingdom. That's family. That's family. But we're not going to talk behind our brothers and sisters' back. If we got a word to say with them, let's go help them out. Because they represent all of us. That's family. Fourth